Hello, Amarakians, Amaraks, people from Amarak, whatever you guys call yourself, I'm not really sure. My name is Michael Paolini, and I am from Start Advertising. I am here to give you guys a little bit of tip on how to record this video. We're going to be doing this on a cell phone. I have no special equipment being used. I'm not using any of my cameras or my stands or anything like that. What I am using is a post office box, a Webster's Dictionary, and the Book of Virtues by William J. Bennett. I have my cell phone up on that top book, and I am eye level with my camera. First thing about your camera, I need you guys to understand when I edit this video, it needs to be horizontal. Not vertical, horizontal. The reason I say that is because it will fill the screen and it won't look like one of those videos where I have to blur out the sides like you may have seen on some of your testimonials. My first piece of advice to you is to put your camera there, down the bottom left-hand corner, so that when you're looking directly at your screen, it looks like you're kind of still looking in the camera. If it's off to your right, your eyes will post this way and you'll be drawn to look that way. This is gonna be a really simple process. First thing you'll notice is I have a very, very boring background. I did that on purpose. I could have a really awesome view. I have a glass office, so I could have a really interesting view. I could be artistic and I could put something in the background that really shows my audience who I am. But I don't, because I want everybody to have a plain white background. If you don't have a white background at your home or in the office, use the lightest color possible. That way there is no distractions and you guys are the center of the attention. Next thing you'll notice, I have a lot of big, dead, empty space here. The reason I'm doing that is because of the golden rule, which is something that I need you guys to really focus on. On the top left corner of my screen right now, right over here, there are some lines. That's my camera. My left eye is in the very top box. My right eye is in the top middle box. That's where my eye or your audience's eye is going to be drawn to. I'd like to position you guys, your one eye in the top left box, your other eye in the middle top box. That way everybody's on the same page. One of the other things about the golden rule, besides being in the top left or top right of the screen, but we're gonna use top left, is headspace. We wanna make sure we have enough headspace so that I can crop or do whatever it is I need to do to make everybody's heads match. If you're too close to the screen, your head is gonna be ginormous. If you're too far from the screen, your head's gonna be too little. By keeping yourself and your eyes split in that top intersection and giving yourself a couple inches above your head, we have enough room to work around so that if somebody doesn't follow the rules, I can try to make it match a little bit. The next thing we need to talk about is your audio. I need you guys to speak as clearly as possible and try to slow down. For me, it's difficult to speak slow when I'm on camera because I get nervous. It's natural. Everybody gets nervous when they're on camera. I am somebody who uses my hands when I talk. I'm not sure how many of you have seen Talladega Nights, but there's a really funny scene where they say, I don't know what to do with my hands. If you are somebody who really is animated and likes to talk with their hands, sit on them. I'm keeping my elbows on my chair and I'm resting my hands down below. If you see a couple hands like this, that's natural. We want it to look natural. We want you guys to be okay speaking on camera. What we don't want to see is this. We don't want to see hand grabbing. We don't want to do that. So keeping them down here is fine. Make sure your elbows are rested on a chair and there's nothing. This is okay. This is completely natural. This, not so much. The next thing we want to talk about is what you're wearing. I'm hoping you guys are all wearing your Amrock shirts. If in the event that you're not, please don't wear white, and please don't wear anything with graphic images on them. I don't want to see any brand names unless it says Amarok, or maybe one of your clients, I don't know. But try not to put like a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt on or something like that because we don't want to have to blur out those images. One thing we want to avoid is no selfies. So don't hold your camera like this and try to talk and do this because your hand will shake, and this is what we don't want to see. And even if you really good at holding it still, it's difficult to keep yourself in that golden rule and try to look around. It just looks weird. So let's not do that. So we want to have your iPhone 6 or better will work. If you don't have your iPhone with you, or it's at the office or whatever, as long as you have a newer cell phone, then this will work just fine. We want to try to keep these under 2 minutes. From what I understand, there's quite a few of you guys, and we need to keep this video pretty short, especially since we all know that Mike Dorrington's going to talk for a while. So hey, what are you going to do? Just kidding, Mike. Displayed on the bottom right corner, right about here somewhere, is going to be an Amarok logo. So we want to try to keep our bodies away from this area down here. Across your chest here will come your name and your title. So we want to try to stay in our left 2 columns. Remember the golden rule. One of the most important things about this video is the distance that you are away from your camera. I am currently about 3 feet away from my camera, which means my audio, the words that come out of my mouth that go into my camera, will be pretty clear. If you're too far, the audio will sound like an echo. I'm recording a video for Amarok, it's fine. If you're too close, the audio will explode. So we want to stay about 3 feet away. My suggestion to you is to lean forward, rest your elbows on your chair. It'll keep your body from moving. And we want to avoid swaying in our chairs. If we have a wheelie chair and you're not used to working with the camera, I suggest not using a wheelie chair. If you absolutely have to, try to keep your body as still as possible. That way our audio doesn't wave back and forth. The way the audio works is the voice comes out of your mouth and spreads out to the room. Because I'm not using a microphone, because you guys won't be using a microphone, we need to make sure that we are speaking directly into the camera. One of the things I'd like you guys to do when you start speaking is to say your name, your title, and how long you've been working at Amarok. This will give us a really good history of all the sales team and how well you guys work together and how long you guys have been a member of the same team. One of the last things I want to mention is I am not an Academy Award-winning actor. I am actually very uncomfortable on camera, and I know that you guys are too. There's nothing wrong with having to start over. So what I don't want you to do is stress. Don't worry, none of that kind of stuff. Don't worry about it. All I need you to do is press record and figure out a way to get it done. If you mess up, one of the things I need you to do is stop, take a breath, close your eyes, open them back up, count to 5 inside your head, and then start speaking. So to reiterate, left eye in the left box, right eye in the middle box, couple inches here, lean forward, brace your elbows on your chair, and speak naturally. It's okay to move your hands, not okay to wave them. So I just wanted to say thank you, congratulations again, and I look forward to seeing all your videos. Do me a favor, don't be a robot. You guys are salesmen, animate yourselves, make this video really good. And when you're done, don't move until you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside your head, guys. Count to 5 inside your head. Thanks.